Yes, hello everybody, this is Ray from Rays United, and I'm back. I didn't expect to do a live show today, but here we are. A live show is here, and over protocol mainnet has been announced. The date has been announced, and I'm going to talk about it. But hey, there are some things that I need to talk about. You can see I'm not feeling that well, therefore I have a sort of a cold, sore mouth or heat. I don't know what that is, but I'm not feeling that well. But hey, I thought, you know what? Let me be the true me and come here and do the live with you. So, sometimes you need to show appreciation because I may make an excuse and say, yeah, I'm not feeling great, so I'm not doing the live show, and that's it. But I do think about you guys, and I think, it's always in the interest of everyone for the live show to go on. Nothing should stop me, and not even this sore, cold sore, whatever they call it, or heat sore could stop me from doing this live show. So, hey, I'm here in my full voice, and obviously you need to try and smash the like button just to, show some appreciation. It's easy. Smash the like button, show appreciation. Let me know where you're watching from. And it's just going to be about over protocol. Let's not talk about something else. And when I come back, he's on. Yes, I'm back. This is the Over Protocol live show. Obviously, it is a special live show, but it is also the Over Protocol live show. So I thought, you know what? Let me inculcate it into this show, and you guys should just enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not myself at the moment because I'm not. You can see I have this cold sore on my lip. Some people said it's from the heat, but hey, I don't know where it's from. It just started this morning. And I knew it was coming. If anybody can tell me what the remedy for that is, I'm all ears because it's quite irritating and I can't really enjoy talking properly. But anyway, the show must go on. So, over protocol today, they posted something, and then when they posted, I just was a bit, in the middle of it. So I just sent, yeah, it's all well and good, but how about news about Mainnet and the Sybil Detection, process or whatever that is. And lo and behold, a few minutes after that, they posted the announcement, which had over protocol's mainnet date included in it and highlighted in proper dark. So, if those of you on Twitter, you may have seen it. It said mainnet launch schedule announcement. So that was the main one. The rest were just in between and so on. So, the airdrop claim itself will be on the 3rd of September. So the launch will be the mainnet launch will be on the 27th, and the airdrop claim on Over Wallet, Overnode, Overnode, and Nevis NFT will be on the 3rd of September. Unfortunately, I'm having problems with my laptop. The screen keeps flickering. So, listing, refer to Exchange Announcement channel. So they have a channel where they would obviously talk about the listing. So we'll get into everything. But let's talk about the good news first. Mainnet launch, 27th of August. I'll never forget it because that's my older sister's birthday, 27th of August. So I'll never forget that, or August 27th. So I know that exactly a week after that, the airdrop claim will happen. And that will be, I think, the day that my daughter starts secondary school. So it's all milestone days. I'll never forget. Do you know what I mean? So my sister's birthday, mainnet launch. My daughter starts her secondary school or high school in America in some places. Airdrops, obviously, airdrop claim. So those of you who've contributed to the Overnode, Over Wallet, Nevis NFT, you're going to have that. But in between, we do have we're gonna get updates from the Over Protocol team regarding Over Wallet and Over Node on the 30th of August. We're gonna get another NFT announcement also, the bridging on August the 30th, and we're gonna get airdrop criteria schedule. Disclosure on August 30th as well. So those are the things we're gonna actually be receiving. The news will be receiving during that period. So the one thing that obviously a lot of people will be talking about that isn't happening because we don't know is the new Sybil Detection round. We don't know when that's going to be. And obviously, anytime I send a message to the people at Over Protocol, lately I don't get any response from them. So obviously, I'm sort of pissed off about it. You know, today you saw my post on Twitter responding to the first post they did. And I was kind of just point blank upfront. You know how I do my things without hiding, without licking anybody's ass. Or licking anybody's foot. I just do what I have to do, say what I have to say. I don't owe anybody anything. So, and that's it. You know what I mean? And one thing you need to know about me is it has nothing to do with me. You know, it's to do with those of you who haven't had your cyber detection done. Because if it were to be just with me, all of those I do qualify. So my cyber detection is done. So I do qualify for airdrops and so on. I've done the node as well, so I do qualify for that. And obviously, I do have a lot of over cards, you know, so or friends cards. So I have all of those. So, you know, I personally, those things aren't a problem for me, but I'm doing it for the community. That's what it's for. It's for the community. So I want all of you to, you know, get what you deserve and so on. So hey, it's all good. And I hope that it works out for all of us. I really hope that it works out for all of us, and eventually everybody gets their what they deserve with respect to that. Let me know where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out. Let's see. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Susie. Vitamin C. Okay, warm honey. So warm honey. Okay. Gail says warm honey and lemon. I have honey, but I don't have lemon to drink when you're not feeling well. Yeah, but it's just the cold sore thing that I have on my lip here. That's the problem. So what is the remedy for that? If you can tell me. If I can get the remedy for that, that should be fine. Susan says vitamin C. Anna is here as well. And then who else? We've got Samuel is also here. Who else? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Susie's been here for a while. Abdul Malik is also here. Yep. Abdul Malik is here. And who else? Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, so if anyone can tell me what the remedy for that is, I'll be happy. Because nah, man, I'm not doing toothpaste, my friend. No, I don't want those type of things. I am actually not doing toothpaste. No way, no toothpaste. I need something, you know, medical. If not medical, something realistic. I'm not doing toothpaste. No way. Could you please tell me conversion rate? No, I have no conversion rate whatsoever. They've kept their cards close to their chests, so I don't know anything about their conversion rate. Who cares about conversion rate? You're not gonna know that ever. When have you ever been told any conversion rate about anything? Never. It never happens. So I think by now people should know that you will not know until you do. Do you know what I mean? So we can speculate, but I don't. At the moment, I'm not speculating anything because, like I said, the over team have kept everything close to their chest, to be honest. So I just hope that, you know, we get proper news very, very soon. from them. But hey, that was good news today, to be honest. That was good news. And yeah. Now, I wanted to say something before I move to the next thing. So, you know, I've realized that a lot of you are so caught up in the tap that you think that's better than the mobile mining crypto. And I can tell you categorically that you're mistaken. And so because of that, most of the videos I do is not being viewed because a lot of people are so caught up in the tap, unfortunately. But the tap to me is crap. Personally, that's just me saying it. I prefer my mobile mining crypto because that will give me a lot more capital, a lot more long-term, you know, financial sort of freedom as opposed to all the taps that you lot are doing. Because remember, the tap are meme coins, and meme coins don't fetch you a lot. You need to remember that they're meme coins, so you can have billions and billions of all those tokens, and it will still be worth $10 or $5 or $50 or even $100. It's nothing. You get what I'm saying? For after all these tap, not even speaking with friends and stuff, and that's gonna be worth that amount. Come on, it's not worth it. Personally, it's not worth it. That's what I'll say. These mobile mining cryptos that we've been doing, you've allowed these tap stuff to dissuade you from the real things that we've been doing, the long-term things, the long-term projects that we're involved in that will fetch us better dividends. You've rather gone in for the quick buck, which is not actually quick buck, because you will realize that they're meme coins, which means you need to hold trillions in order to have hundreds. How's that worth it? Tell me, people, how is that worth it? But yet, people keep doing those. They keep getting on those. And listen, whatever it is that's happening on Telegram, cool. I'm not against that. But I'm not going to let my life be consumed by that. Do you know what I mean? Because the moment your life is consumed by something, the disappointment is huge. Do you know what I mean? The disappointment is normally huge. But when your life is not consumed by anything and it goes south, if let's say you're doing it, but you know, your life is not really revolving around it, or it doesn't revolve around your life, whenever it goes south, it's still okay. If it goes successfully, it's still okay. Because you did what you had to do. Do you get what I'm saying? So I've realized that. I've realized certain people that call themselves friends don't even communicate anymore because they're tapping. You're being enslaved, mate. Don't get enslaved. Nobody's saying it, but I will say it. Do you know what I mean? Nobody's saying it, but I will say it. Do you know what I mean? So if you don't want to listen, that's up to you. We have to get back to where we were, which is mobile mining crypto, mine it religiously, and don't get yourself intertwined in all these so-called tap stuff. Because trust me, not everything that glitters is gold. And trust me again, I see a lot of things. I hear a lot of things. And I can tell you this, not many of your so-called community leaders are going to tell you, because they're benefiting from you. Do you know what I mean? They're benefiting from you. So they're not going to tell you the truth because they're benefiting, you're not. You know, and I don't like people like that. I don't like people that exploit others' ignorance or vulnerability, you know, because once you do exploit that, you are some sort of a predator. It's not people that do all the most evil, the vividly evil things are predators. People who are so covert can also be predators. And these so-called community leaders call themselves your influencers, your leaders. And you know which people I'm talking about. Don't mention names here, please. I don't want anybody to mention names. But you know which people I'm talking about. Some of them have been sort of shamed and disgraced on social media, on X, you know, and yeah, they prioritize themselves over the people that follow them. I don't do that. If you remember when ICE was distributed finally in February, what did I do? I took a whole night, you know, directing people what to do on OKX, on MetaMask, on Trust Wallet, and I did that using 3 separate media. I used YouTube, if you remember, I used Telegram, and then I used X. I didn't sleep that night. It was 4 a.m. and I was still there helping people out. That's what you should do for your community. Do you know what I mean? Not trying to, outwit them into, following you, having hundreds of thousands of followers on X, and then you think you're all that. No, you can come down crushing. Those same people can crush you if you think you're misleading them. Do you know what I mean? So this is serious stuff. But anyway, it is what it is. That's why my channel will always be the most authentic channel, because I don't go about telling you false news, trying to please people. No, I don't do that. I make sure you're satisfied, at least to the best of my ability. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, it's all good. Loyal to Pi. I'm not loyal to anyone. I'm just, I'm mining. That's what it is. I'm mining, because the one thing I told you is that don't let it revolve around you, and don't let your life revolve around that. Make sure you do what you have to do. The due diligence has to be done. But don't let your life be consumed by these so-called taps, because eventually you're going to realize all of them are not who they say they are. And once you get to realize that, remember I told you about some crypto called mobile mining crypto called PXR. And when I said it was a scam, a lot of people were like, oh yeah, well, he says it's a scam, this, that. Eventually you'll realize it's a scam. I see things you don't see, because I do communicate with people you don't communicate with. So when I'm telling you something, I'm telling you because I've seen it. Not because I just want to say it. If it's not a scam, I'll say it's not a scam. And if they repent from their old ways or usual backward ways, then I can revert to type and revert to when I started mining them. Like, say, for instance, Athene Network. Athene Network, yes, I call them a scam potentially because of the way they were doing with people. But I can see they're trying to behave, but at the same time, they're still not behaving properly. I do communicate with them a lot lately, but they're still not straightening things up the way I think the community should. The community deserves to, receive, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Gail says she's been off Facebook, Twitter, X, and only on YouTube and Pi Network. All good, Gail. All good. Pi Network is definitely going to be great, but we're not talking about Pi Network. We're talking about what's the name? Over Protocol. We're talking about Over Protocol. Ray Odiwa saying tap is shit, more stress and less fun. You're not gonna get anything from it. Trust me. They're using you, making you do things, and particularly the YouTube channels and their X. You're making money for them, and it's a long con. And eventually you realize, oh no, I've been misled. And I can tell you 100%. I'm not dedicated to that. I do have them, but I'm not dedicated. I do it as and when I can. My life is not going to be dictated to by any of those. Trust me. Never, ever is it going to be. Because let me tell you, the so-called community leaders, listen, this is about Over Protocol. So we will talk about that. But this is something that just came to light. And I thought, let me say, because all of you are in support of what I'm saying. So most of you are in support of what I'm saying. So let me just enlighten you a little bit. You see, if you've noticed, a lot of these so-called community leaders, they've realized that this is their trump card. This is something that they could gain. Remember, when somebody has blue tick and they have a lot of material, they can gain some money from X. So the more content or the more posts they make and the more your reactions are and responses, the more money they make. So all these so-called influencers, as they call themselves, or as people call them, or community leaders, as they call themselves, are using you to make money, and they give nothing back. Do you know what I mean? I don't have money to give you, but I have Pi to give you. I have other information to give you, and they're genuine information. They're priceless information. Do you know what I mean? So listen, I can only tell you that a word to the wise is enough. Make sure you do your own research. Very important. Do your own research. Don't let people mislead you, because we live in a very self-centered world. A lot of people think about themselves only. So be very careful the way you consume information, because some accounts are duplicates, fake, replicated accounts, which and there's that Hamster Combat account. If you remember, there's this account that posts fake daily stuff, and people still think that account is real. That account is fake, and it's made 1.2 million followers. People are following that account, because they think it's the original Hamster Combat account, but it's not, and it's making a lot. That account is making a lot of money off you guys, and that's a shame. That's a shame, but it is what it is. There's over protocol as well. Some people, with over protocol, the care you need to take is ensure that you look at the handle. So the handle it has to be at. I think over protocol. Let me see. Over protocol is at over protocol, and the spelling is with one L, not two L's, not some stupid spelling. It's at over protocol. So some people now have over protocol with the same characters, but the handle is different because the handle is case sensitive. So you can't have double handles, only one handle. And over protocol is over protocol, one word, all undercase, lowercase. And a lot of people still don't know the difference, and they still respond to the fake account, which has made so much money off all of you, and that's a shame. Yeah, stupid. But anyway, bro, what about this stuff? No, I don't do star coins. Sorry. Let me see. Yeah, there was one called over blah blah blah. That one funny, but people were following it. That's the thing. I followed everything Ray was doing that night. I remember I felt asleep while on Twitter Space. Yeah, I was sleepy. I was even telling people I was sleepy. All of those people have forgotten about me anyway. They don't watch my stuff. They've all gone. And that's the thing. That's the thing. It will be okay. Rays United will still be here. And those people to whom I dedicated my sleep that disappeared and never ever came back to watch Rays United, God is watching. Because at the end of the day, I sacrificed my sleep for them. I should never have done that. That would never happen again anyway. With Over, with Pi, with Eden, with Imota, I would never do that. I would never do that. Because people don't deserve that. I can't dedicate my time to people and them eventually turning their backs on me, making it look like I did them wrong. Meanwhile, it's the other way around. Anyway, MK Tazo saying, you're very right about what you're saying, Ray. Some of the top shit coins have already been a big disappointment, like the Pixel Verse, Ava coin, and more useless ones that are coming. Yeah, lots of them. And now, one thing I need to say as well. Until I see it, I will never believe it. So right now we do have what's the name? Let me look for the name. I don't want anybody to tell me, so I'm going to tell myself. My laptop is faulty. All right, so Call Fluent. So Call Fluent. We have Sun Waves now. We have Call Fluent. If I see where Sun Waves go, then maybe I'll look at where Call Fluent goes. Me personally, I'm taking all of them with a pinch of salt. I don't have any belief or trust in any of them. I can tell you that. But I'll give it a chance. Do you know what I mean? I'll give Sun Waves and the Core Fluent a chance, and we'll see where that takes us. Because at the end of the day, I don't know what they're gonna do. To be honest, I've seen the white paper, I've read it, and all of that. It's a similar thing. Core Fluent is similar to Sun Waves. Sun Waves is similar to ICE, the interface anyway. But Core Fluent is definitely almost the same thing as Sun Waves. So in a way, the ICE team want to remain relevant, because obviously once ICE mainnet is launched, people forget about ICE, and there will be nothing else for them to do because it will be completely decentralized. So they have to look for something, right? And then Sunwaves came. Now Sunwaves eventually would run its course. So Core Fluent is also here. I don't see the difference between the two, other than the fact that Core Fluent is on Telegram. That's what it is, really. And even Sunwaves is on Telegram as well, I think. Do you know what I mean? So it's on Telegram and the app. So me personally, I'll see where that takes us, to be honest. And I am not that optimistic about it. I want to see where that takes us. But let's come back to over protocol. So they've been clear now. They're telling us that Mainnet, remember when Mainnet launches, it doesn't mean you get the price and everything. It means that it's being completely, it will be decentralized and exchanges will be able to list it and so on and so forth. Do you know what I mean? So that's what mainnet listing is all about, and it means that they can have utilities and other potential project can also be built on the layer one blockchain of over protocol. So that's what the mainnet is all about. So if you guys don't know what mainnet is all about, that is what it is about. So do not confuse that for listing and pricing, because what it is it opens the door for it to be listed. Do you know what I mean? It opens the door for it to be listed. So we want it to be listed. Of course, I want it to be listed. And but obviously I want to see what they do in future. And if they're able to do stuff the way I expect them to, then it should be fine. Yeah, the only difference is the logo and the color. Let me see. That's it. There is no real difference, to be honest. The color is blue-ish, and the logo is, you know, something else. So there isn't any. So I'm not going to do any video about it, to be honest. I haven't done any video about Soundwaves, therefore I'm not going to do any video about that, because there isn't any difference. I don't see anything spectacular. I am on it, of course. I have to be, but I don't see anything spectacular that should enable me do any video about it. I won't do any video about it. Sorry. Abdul Malik Mohammed here saying, please, what about new project of ICE today? Yeah, like I said, it's the same thing. It's similar to Sunwaves. So there's nothing much to talk about when it comes to that. Really, there's nothing much to talk about. It's very similar to Sunwaves. The only difference is, like I said, it's exclusively on Telegram, and Sunwaves is on both Telegram and the App Store. So, you know, it is what it is. Let me see. At that exact moment, you just need to take time for yourself and do things for yourself, not for others. That's the sad reality, because people don't care about anyone. Anyway, yeah, let's not get into that. Anyway, same interface and mining mechanism. Yeah, the same thing. I've actually hit my 25 already. I think as and when we're doing this video, I'm about at 30. So again, if you wanna get your 30, well, let's see. If you want to get your 25 or more, well, you need to do a lot more for me to promote what you're doing. You know, because I remember somebody asked me if I can help them get their 25 referrals, and I did my best. I hope they do the rest, and so on. You know what I mean? Let me see. Let me see. Give me a moment. And nobody talked about my new cup. It's my new cup, man. It's a blue one. It's not black. It's navy blue. You can see it's a new one. The other one is over there, but you can see it's got it's a fuck all but the club. That's just funny. But the flag D squared. That's a funny one. Let's see. How many have I got so far? Yeah, Canada flag. D squared is from Canada. So D squared is from Canada. I suppose Lizzie will be glad. Lizzie never comes when it's not pie. She never comes. She and Gabriel, they never come when it's not pie. When it's pie, woof. I get my super chats, I get my memberships, I get that. When it's not pie, they ain't showing up. Those are my people, man. My people, the OGs of Rays United. Let's see. All right. So, what am I looking at? Where is it? All right. So, yeah. This thing is just all over the place, man. All over the place. Anyway. Hi Ray, you're a big fan from Kenya. Yeah, I have a lot of fans from Kenya, man. I have a lot of fans from Kenya. Yeah. So you guys need to go and tell Lizzie to come here, because I'm wearing the Canadian flag. I actually haven't even taken off the tag. Look here, I haven't taken off the label or the tag or whatever they say. I haven't taken it off. I forgot. It's just irritating my back, but I'll take it off when I finish. Because I think it arrived yesterday or so. So, you know. Let's see who's here. And let me know where you're watching from, people. Today you haven't told me where you're watching from. Even if I do know, I know Gail says she's watching from Wisconsin. He's watching from Wisconsin, and let me see. Pi will forever be the godfather of all mobile. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Okay, let's go to the. Let's get to the Sybil Detection. So they've announced that the Sybil Detection, they don't have any date yet. They don't have any date yet. I've been trying to communicate with them, but you know, to no avail. You can see today my frustration when I sent that tweet almost immediately before they sent the post about the dates and so on. Yeah, so I've tried. I'm trying still, but hey, there's only so much I can do. If they decide not to respond, there is not much I can do other than to do what I'm doing, because it's like when someone keeps ghosting you, it's so difficult to persevere. You just give up. And but I don't give up easily, but that's the sense at times that when people don't respond to, and it's rude, when you keep sending people messages and it's for the benefit of the community, but they don't respond. It tells you the intention of the intention of the executives of those projects. So when that happens, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, to hell with you lot. I'll take your token, I'll dump it and disappear. Simple as that. Since you want it to go that way, it's for the people. I'll dump it and it will be into oblivion. Simple as that. So yeah, none of them can ever be like Pi, of course. Pi is just next level stuff. So I am always an advocate for Pi Network because I've been in it for 5 years, coming up to 5 years in September. So an OG, proper OG of Pi Network. So nothing is going to take me away from that. So yeah, they can try and mimic, they can try and imitate, but it's up to them. Gail says, love the cup, but it should be sold with each and every country flag where you reside in to represent where you come from. I know it's D squared. I think it's made by twins. That's why it's D squared. It's made by the design is by some Canadian twins, and that's why you always see like the Canadian flag, because they're representing, sort of thing. But I just like the sort of cap. I like the way it is, and that's it really. It's not about the Canadian flag. It's just a coincidence that it is the Canadian flag. But I like D squared. Do you know what I mean? Seeing a Canadian flag, yeah. So it's D squared. Let me come close. See? D squared. And what does it say? Fuck all but the flag. D squared. One voice speaks for many. I like that. I like that. And actually, when you look at it, what is Ray? One voice speaks for many. That's what I do, right? Look at it. One voice speaks for many. Can you see it? Yep. One voice speaks for many. Yeah, he walks amongst us, but it's not one of us. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Guys, if you've got any question, let me know. Jon Snow saying one voice speaks for many. It's exactly right. Yep, I know. And that's what it is. I try my best to do that for many. At times it works, at times it doesn't. With Ray, it's always on. Yeah, it's always on. He's on. Yeah, so guys, I said I wasn't feeling that well because I do have this cold sore thing on my lip here. You can see it. And it's irritating. It came this morning and so irritated. So if anybody knows any remedy for that, please let me know. I don't want anything to do with toothpaste and that. I want some proper remedy, something that can cure it. No, not cure it, but numb it by tomorrow morning so I can wake up, feel better, not feel like I want to cut my lip off. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so a crypto bull watching from Nigeria. Awesome show. Christine Amiche watching from Ghana. Brian Burrock. What about OEX? What about OEX? Really? What about OEX? Not much. Not much. I saw people selling their pie on Athene P2P. Is that confirmed by Pie Department? Now that is what baffles me, to be honest. Because we're in the enclosed network. How is it possible that somebody could sell their pie when we're in the enclosed network? I don't know. I can't tell you because I don't know how people are managing to do that. And I'll not sell it for that price anyway. It's less than $1. Ridiculous. Peppermint oil, lip balm with lemon, vanilla extract, milk with a compress. What compress is that? Cool. Yes, people. Rexa J watching from Ghana as well. And milk applied with a compress. Okay, so peppermint oil, lip balm with lemon, vanilla extract. What do I have to mix that as a concoction or something? Do I have to mix that? Gotcha, Ray. From Gail. So do I have to mix that? Or what? Do I have to mix the whole thing? The concoction. Yeah, so listen, we've spoken about two main subjects here. Over protocol, mainnet date has been announced. So it seems August is going to be great. So if you're not on one of my mobile mining cryptos called Eden, get on it because it's gonna be distributed in 16 days time. So which means it will be on the 16th or 17th of August, wherever you're at. So it's just a few days from now, less than 3 weeks from now. So you want to be a part of it, use my invitation code or whatever, join it, and it's in the description. So if you go there, it's called Eden. Yeah, okay, I get it, Rexa J, but nah, I don't think that would be okay. If anything, I thought it would transmit to that person. So I don't think that's okay because it's sort of contagious in a way. So yeah, so transmit to whoever does that. Do you know what I mean? Waiting for Eden over and especially Pi Network, the WO. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So this month, August, we do have Eden and we have over, and of course, Pi Network is either end of the year or early first quarter of next year. So yeah, great stuff. Anyway, it's been a great show. I didn't want to do it too long. It's been a great show. You guys have been wonderful as usual. We'll talk about a lot more things on whatever day I do my next live show. You know how I do my live shows. They can be random. Like today, I didn't plan it. When the announcement was made, I decided, you know what, I'm going to do it. So if there's any announcement, I'll do another one. Do you know what I mean? And another one, and another one. All right, people, take care of yourself. Name is Ray. Channel is Rays United. What is peace, and I love you. Rays United.